Hello seekers. Welcome to the channel The Gann Way. Well, as the name suggests, this channel is dedicated to teachings of Wdgann. I hope you are making good profits in the market. This is the first video of this channel. Subscribe to get all the latest updates. These are the forecasts I do on Twitter. Wait a minute. Yes, here we go. So Wdgann teachings are all about cycles. Yes, you've heard it right, Wdgann teachings are all about cycles. People on these days are working on geometry and stuff when it comes to Wdgann, but they are missing something. There is a big gap, which is that without cycles geometry can't work. Well, what geometry is something like shortcut to Wdgann cycles? Yeah, you can calculate price and time with geometry, but without cycles how would you know what high or low is related to the upcoming forecasted date? Gann angles in geometry is just a shortcut to save time, but it requires cycles. I don't know how you are going to use angles and all the stuff without cycles. Many people, they don't even have idea related to how cycles work, what the cycles are. So today I'm going to show you how actually cycles work. So the thing is, there are two types of cycles: planetary cycles and number cycles. So I'm only going to show you one of the cycles. I'm not going to tell you how to forecast dates using cycles right now. But to show you the Twitter forecasts I do. I have a Twitter account which is the Gann Way, so the forecast I do is like you can find on Twitter on @GannAnalyst. That's what I've done right now. This is the forecast going on Euro/US dollar, so my motive for this video is to you can understand what the cycles are. So let's take an example for this. Cycles are the continuous rotation of high and low pivots. It starts from a pivot like this high and to this low and then again high. Cycles never break momentum. By this I mean cycles will always go high to low, then low to high, and it will keep going like this. It will never go high to high or low to low. These lines are the trend lines. Okay, how I'm telling you this is high? Let's see here. You see this is a line and you see this is the high and this is the low, so you can see that how the price is respecting the line. And now you may ask, what do you mean by respecting the line? You see the price started there and then it opened here and then it went up. And it goes down, then it opened on the line and again goes down, then again opened on the line and again opened on the line, and goes on like this. And if you see hardly price, or you can say bar, is cutting the line, what the line is basically the resistance, if you know what support and resistance is. So the line provides support and resistance to the bars. See here, yeah, some people will say this is the high if you put the line here. Some people will say no, this is the high, but in Wdgann terms this is not the high. This is because you see how the price is respecting the line. It goes up. No bar is cutting the price. You see it opens here and closes there, open here, close there, open here, close this. Yeah, it goes up, but it's returned to its original position. So what we can say cutting the line is like something like, see, like this bar is cutting the price. So here we can say that okay, the bar is cutting the line. Something which is very important to address here is that the dates can be off plus 1 day and sometimes utmost 2 days. So this trend line here is all some freehand stuff, meaning there is a process to know where the actual pivots are. If you want to know how I calculate this moves, well, this is what I focused in advance, these lines. So if you ask me that this is not going high, if you need to understand the cycles first, then only you can use the forecasts that I do on Twitter. Otherwise you don't have any idea how the forecast is going on. Take an example on Aussie/US dollar. Wait a minute. Here we go. So this is the cycle forecast going on right now. So I forecasted that 3rd January as a low, and this after 9th January came as high. Then you can say even after that this is going above the earlier high price, but that's how cycles work. It respects the line. It can go up. I'm not saying it can't, but it returned to a low of 19th. I was a bit much off here as the low came on the 19th and I forecasted it on the 16th. See, from low to high, this is 9th of January and this is what I have forecasted as a high. Then the problem for many people here would be that I forecasted 16th of January as a low, so people will say, oh, this is going up, your forecast is all wrong. But that is not the case, because if you see this was the line, so 19th was the low, and it will now go to whatever forecast. That's it for today. Actually, I just want to tell you how the cycles work, because many people were saying your forecast is not working, but in reality it was working. But you guys don't understand how cycles work. So first, please take time and understand how cycles work, then only you can understand the forecasts working well or not. This is Wdgann cycles, not my cycles, of course. Okay, thank you, goodbye.